Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'm gonna be playing Seablock. In the previous episode, which was a little bit long, we managed to start up Sapphirite, or whatever the name of this thing is. Yes, Sapphirite refining process, and yeah, it seems to be working fine to me. I think it's working really well so far. We are able to export geodes here. Actually, one thing that I'm realizing now, this is not the greatest placement of this thing. Or it could be fine. Let's see, if we connect it like this, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine. Because what I want to do here, I want to say that, you know, we will actually limit the amount of geodes here. No, we cannot limit it. Never mind, I did any of that. We don't want to limit that. We want to give priority to the station for these geodes to be consumed as soon as possible. Like, we want them gone, basically. That's the idea. We want these geodes gone. Okay. Nice. Now, I was also thinking that we could potentially merge these two. I don't know, would that be a good idea? I think it might be an okay idea to have them kind of merge there, and let me remove this part. Just kind of to balance the sulfur between those two. We could also actually balance, or try to balance, purified water. Why don't we do that? Let's also balance purified water here. Okay, something like this. So, now, what should we do next? I think we need to build this station, train stations over there. And those would probably be just a copy of this two, right? I think that's what we'd like to do there. Let's try place this thing. So we have a tiny problem. We'll have to move this signal slightly to the, like, slightly back, just a tiny bit. Because the input here will be different. Right. The input there will be just a bunch of belts coming in. Oh, wait. Oh no. What am I doing? Okay, we'll have this one here. And this one here. Good. So we have something done on that side. Good. We have the thing here. Everything is working. I have a feeling that it would be good to actually mirror this right now, because if I take this and I'm telling to flip it, we can flip this build. So what I was saying, I think we might have a problem if I try to build this part later on, like afterwards. I don't want to basically copy this design here without making sure that it can be flipped properly. Right, it's vertical. So we'll do it like this. They shouldn't get the connection, that's good. Now this part, I think I can just copy it, kinda like this. Flip it vertically. Place it here, right? Yep. This is looking okay so far. I don't actually want to start it up, I just want to get a feeling for how it could work. Because this part is gonna be a little bit different, right? Okay, let's say I'm copying this and pasting stuff here. We can have this one here and here. So we'll go forward, so don't have quite enough. Like the length is not quite long enough. So like this, we'll have another pump over there. Have pump there. Wait, can't I just... No, I probably cannot just copy this whole thing. At least I don't think I can. So let's just do it slowly, like this. This one, what is happening here? We are sending it with 2 pumps. Good. So I can basically copy this, turn it around, paste it like this, and it should, for the most part, work, I think. Right, this one is 1 tile further away. Oh, no problem. We should have models in there, like this. It's working non-stop? Not exactly. Right. Are we having a problem? Yes. We cannot verify this quickly enough. Cannot clarify this quickly enough because we do not have consumption. Oh, that's the issue. I think I see it now. I think I see the problem now. Let's change this. I'd like to change this completely. I would actually like to have a silo in here. Let's have a silo. Have a silo. But we cannot load stuff in it, can we? It's a problem. I don't have space for a silo here. I am not sure what to do here. Okay, let's ignore this problem. So the problem is that if we are just producing the chunks, then we are not clarifying it like all of this fast enough. That's kind of the main issue that I see right now. And yeah, I'm not sure how we could solve it, to be honest. Yeah, I just don't know, but there is a good way to solve this. This one is not even inside the electric network coverage. So we have some issue here with processing of the sulfuric wastewater. We definitely have some issues here. But maybe we'll be able to redo this part later. We'll see. This thing, it's pretty much the same, except I'm moving it slightly up. Like this. So what is this? Wait. Oh, we are moving it like this. I see. So we actually need a little bit of space here. At least it seems. So, or, you know, or maybe we don't. Maybe we actually don't. Maybe we can bring everything to the side and then we'll just figure it out. So this spot. How do you want this one to look like? I would say go from here until there, like this. And I will flip it vertically. Blueprint with fly stack cannot be flipped. Okay, that's bad. Let's exclude fly stack from the blueprint. So I have this one, flipping it vertically, and just placing it right there. This one. Taking all of it up until, I guess, here. I want to flip it vertically like this. Now, the only thing that needs to be... Okay, I cannot flip this one either. The only thing that I still need to figure out is what... like, how are we gonna solve the oxygen problem? And whether it's even a problem, to be honest. We don't know whether it's even a problem in the first place. Okay, let's copy this part. We're flipping it. Pasting it here. I don't know whether it's a good design that we have or not. Very good one. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how exactly it works. Okay, I don't think we'll actually have a problem with that one. Okay, we'll flip it. So we'll be sending stuff here. It will be coming somewhere from the side. And now this part. We basically have this whole block and like this, and I just want to flip it vertically. Just like that. Nice. We'll have some power placed, I guess, like this. And some power poles right in the middle, and some power poles in here. Well, substations. Same thing, really. Let's fix a little bit connections on this side. I like this ones to go like this. Nice. Nice. So, what are we doing here? We have this 4 belts. And we have lots of space here. So, these 4 belts can be coming from here. Okay, let's do this. We want to copy this turn. We want to flip it vertically, and basically we'll just send stuff forward. That's how this part is gonna work. Now, what else do we have? We need to send all of this up. However, we have 4... Right, let's think. Basically have 4 belts of stuff that we'd like to receive from this side. Okay, we can do it like this. That's not great. That is not great. So like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And we want to send some stuff from here. Oh. It's not looking great. How can we make it a bit nicer? Maybe something like this. 1, 2, 3. So that's basically the input of one type, and I think we discussed in the previous episode, it's gonna be this one, the crystals. So we are sending crystals forward. This thing. Right. This once. How would we do this? Let's remove this part for now. I'm not sure I want to keep all of them here, by the way. I might just... Might be better to connect things like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, that could be the second input of the same kind of materials. Now what we need to do, we need to grab these belts and bring them there. And the way we would want to do that, I think I'll want to have some kind of simple straight belts going up with purified crystals. I believe that's the plan. So this is purified crystal stuff, which means it's this one and this one. This is the purified one. And we also need to bring this too. Okay, how do we do that? Let's see. Just send them up there. And then bring them up, right? We could do something like, something like this. Now we'll have them going there. This is the purified one. In addition to purified ones, we also have the other ones, these ones, like the normal ones in a sense. Well, they're all kind of normal, but yeah. Have this one going, and I would say 2 in front, 2 in the back, 2 behind, 2 in front, behind. Right. Something like that. Maybe a little bit nicer. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I think. So this is 1, 2. This one is 3. And this one is the 4th one. Just want to connect it like that. Nice. Now, what do we want to do here? We would like to send stuff from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Actually, we could move it a little bit below, just to make this turn look a little bit more kind of symmetrical. Okay, let's proceed. And here we have it. Here we have it. We're sending stuff over here, and that is not the purified one. This is gonna be the purified one. Let's actually double check that all connections are done correctly. How do we do that? Do it like this. Let's connect all of these things. Connecting all of these belts and just hoping that it's gonna work fine. It's gonna hope that it's gonna work fine. This will be called... What's the name of the station? This is the crystal, right? This is the crystals. Yep. And this one... Where is the station? Here it is. This will be the purified sapphirite. Purified sapphirite. Nice. What's going on? I think everything's fine. So let's wait. Let's see how this thing is gonna work. How all of this is gonna be connected, and then we'll basically finish the connection here and see how it works. Oh, what is going on? What happened here? We don't have the fuel. Wait, how is that possible? What's happening here? Okay, I'm a little bit surprised. Oh no. We don't have the power here. Oh. But is this a real problem? It is a problem because the inserter doesn't work. Oh no. That's it's not looking good. That's not looking good. How are we gonna fix? How are we gonna fix this this train? So what if we request something here and place it inside the wagon? Let's also say that it's in manual mode for now, and we can probably say that we want to get some solid fuel. Wow. Now that means that it might make sense to use burner inserters here. Or we could have an alarm, but alarm wouldn't work without electricity, would it? Yeah, but we could still make it work. Like if we have these accumulators, if these accumulators are going to like 0, then things are really bad. Let me go there. The base is broken. Nothing is working there. Okay, that is a problem. Robots, please bring the thing. Right, let's also take a look at this part. This is working fine. I think we can remove this one. And right, we are missing the coverage a little bit. We could have it. I'll just add one rubber port right there. Should be fine. We could even make it a better rubber port, to be honest. We could make it a blue one. Yep. Like blue ones, I don't want to be using red rubber ports anymore. Right, I think we can ask the station to give us the stuff. And what do we want? We want plastic, we want lithium salt, right? Let's start setting this up. Oh, I cannot. Let's say we would like to get some solid fuel. Where is solid fuel? Yeah. Solid fuel 15. Okay, let's make it like 100 or something. And this one, we want to place stuff in there. Just like this. And we want this to actually work. Let's say we'll place it from below, like this, and we'll place it right there. Okay. Let's go and fix lithium-ion thingy. Batteries. Let's set this up. We need gold, titanium, lithium salt, plastic. Gold, titanium, cobalt, actually. Let's do this. We want cobalt. We want gold. We want titanium. What is it? This one. This one. Titanium. Lithium salt. Right. Salt. Lithium salt. Plastic. And limestone. So we want plastic. Where is plastic? Plastic is here. And we want limestone. Limestone. No, this is lime. This is limestone. And we want some charcoal. I think that's it. And I feel like we can ask for 200. Each of this. Okay, let's ask. Let's do this. 200. 200. 200 stacks, that is. Okay. And we would like to add a condition here. Something along the lines. What are you producing here? Batteries, right? Something for batteries, and we want less than, I don't know. I think 100,000 would be enough. Let's get back to the train. That ran out of fuel. Wait, what is happening here? Okay, I don't know what's going on with that one. Where is the train? I lost my train station. Where is it? Okay, it's over there. Okay, and now we are connecting this to the power. We have some fuel. Okay, that's good. Let's send the train on its way. Do we have the same problem here or not? No, we don't have. We have electricity. That is good. Everything basically broke. Wow. What's going on here? Is this working? It might take a while for this part to like properly, for it to start working properly. I mean, these are not doing anything. Just remove them. And I think it's gonna be used here. Yep. So we have lots of trains incoming, I think. I think that part of the base should just work. Let's get back to what we've actually been working on. We are working on Saphirite, right? Or Stereotite, whatever the name of this thing is. Saphirite. We're working on Saphirite. Okay, so we have this process, and we are really short on the belts. That's bad. That's really bad that we are short on the belts. What should we do next? Let's think. I think it would make sense to start up this one. Here do we have... we don't have combinator anymore, so we have to go there manually, like by ourselves, and switch the conditions and combinator from -100 to 1. So it looks like our next focus is Robite. Okay, that part should start working now. Let's landfill maybe this block for Robite, but Robite is different, like that's the thing. Slightly different, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether what we are doing here is actually the right thing. We can get lots of Bobmonium. So we can get lots of Bobmonium pretty easily. What do we need? Let's see. We need Robite. We need Robite crystals. Okay, and this is going up. That's good. So we need Robite crystals. So that is probably the next thing that we want to do. But at the same time, we don't have a good usage for the geodes here. So that's kind of the tiny problem that we have. Oh no. What's going on? Stuff is breaking. No. How? Where? Oh, this one. Let's disconnect it. It's very, very quickly disconnected from the main grid. So, right. We'll do it, it's fine. Why I was shot? We probably shot on this because of the steel, right? No, we have lots of steel here. Why I was shot on the belts? We need titanium. Do we have titanium? Are we producing it? We are not. Actually, we are not producing it because. Why is that? Because we are short on Robite. I see. So that's why we wanted to have Robite. I get it now. It's fine. It is fine. We'll figure this part out. So, next thing that I kind of want to do, I want to build crystals. Basically, this block, I want to have this block producing all, not crystals, catalysts. I want to have this block producing all 3 types of catalysts here. I want to have like 2 huge blocks, maybe even here. This 2 could be about catalysts. And what that should allow us, this should allow us to consume these geodes, right? Because I actually want to be consuming these geodes. I want to consume a lot of geodes from there. So, yeah, we need to build something here. And then once we do that, we can delete these 3 lines of whatever we are doing here. We will not need this at all. Well, it's not exactly correct, because what else are we doing here? We are producing lots of catalysts. We need to figure out what to do with the specialized ones. So Robite. For Robite chunks, we are just sending this. What is this, by the way? What are we producing from Robite? I already forgot all that. We are... Yep, nitric wastewater, and we are getting sodium nitrate. And we are using it to produce nitric acid. And I think we are just getting the acid here, right? Right, we are just requesting it and just bringing it in. And it works fine so far. But then we need to return the canisters. So that's interesting. That's an interesting thing. When exactly do I want to start building like sulfur and like for the other stuff, reprocessing blocks over there? When exactly do I want to start focusing on those? That's the question. I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. But I feel like we need to come up with something to have. Well, we are short on stuff. Well, let's do something here. Let's cut this. Let's get this connection going. And then here, let's go on something like this. What I need to do, I need to start production of crushed rubite here, and then I need to start reprocessing it. The main problem is that we need nitric acid, and right now nitric acid, we are producing it somewhere here. Let's find it. It's right here. So this is the nitric acid production that we have. And that's not enough of nitric acid. We need way more than that. We need way more nitric acid than that. And the best, well, not the best, like we have to use this process for nitric acid production. So maybe because it's more efficient. The process that consumes whatever byproduct from the rubite chunk production is more efficient. It's like, I don't know, like 1/3, 30% or something more efficient than the next option. So I really want to be using that one. The question is how exactly should we have like the deliveries of nitric acid, because here is the thing, this part needs sulfuric acid and we don't have a lot of space here. This one needs nitric acid and we also don't really have a lot of space there either. So would it make sense to just get sulfuric wastewater on the chain, for the chain to go back there and then for the acid to be delivered here, kind of directly, just to have a really straightforward schedule for all of this, like very, very straightforward kind of direct schedule. Would that make sense or not? Because in theory this doesn't prevent these blocks to export sulfur in addition to sulfuric acid, but that would save. This would allow me to get rid of this block that we built in the previous episode, right, that reprocesses everything. It would allow me to get rid of it. And we wouldn't have to worry about oxygen and this part, because we can have directly sulfuric acid just brought from the site. Well, maybe not here, but maybe here. Do the same thing on this side. And the only, like, really the only thing that we'll need to be doing here is production of purified water, which is very, very straightforward, and clarification. And we need to be able to clarify sulfuric wastewater. That's really the only thing that we need to do. But like, we have lots of space to clarify sulfuric wastewater, so I'm not really worried about that. We also have enough space to produce purified water here, because we could just replace this one with the purified water plant, and then it's gonna work, like it's gonna look just fine. We don't need to send purified water here. Yeah, I think I like that. That means, what that means? That means that we need to start landfilling this block. So let's do that. How do we actually do that? I can copy this part, I'm gonna send it Forward, maybe like that. And this one. Forward. And we want to landfill this. Oh, well, it's going to take some time. Should we come up with a proper line for the rails here or not? And the intersection here is a complete mess. Or should I think about this later? That's the question. I probably want to use the stations, this design for the stations here. I'll accept that. We didn't leave space with the clarifiers. We don't have space because of the rail. We don't have space for that. What should I do? This part is also not needed at this point. Wait, why did we place it like this? This properly. Nice. We'll also place the stuff here, like this. Delete this part, and actually this part for that matter. This part working or not quite? Well, we told it to start up, but we shouldn't have done that. So let me copy this thing, place it to the side, and we'll have another copy of the reactor here. Yep. We are having a problem. Why are we running out of power? I don't understand that. How did that happen? Right, first of all, we need to have this power connection. We'll get this one. Nice. We could even get it from here as well, so that it looks, I guess, a little bit nicer. Is this looking nice or not? Well, this is definitely like some kind of mess. 5 coin. It's fine. Let's remove this one. We can have this one. Remove this. Right. Something like this. I think it's looking okay. This part. More in this connection, and it kind of looks fine. Now, what exactly happened here? Did we run out of... we ran out of power somehow. How is it possible? So, C equal to... I think the problem is that we are waiting for too long. Yeah, I think we should be given power when it's lower than 17,000. And we have 19,000. Maybe we could do it even if it's like less than 18,000. Let's try this kind of setup. I'd like to have the same thing here. It's less than 18, right? We are going with 18 from now on. This is 18. This one is 18. I will override this, I think. Yeah, I will override it, so it's almost irrelevant, whatever I'm doing there. Alright, we are shooting at the biters, and we need to expand further. Over there. And here, I also want to expand further over there. Let's do it. Nice. Now, let's get... This is still not built. I don't like that. We are short on... we don't have purple belts. That's not good. That is not good. We don't have titanium. Are we producing it now? We probably are not even producing it, to be honest. Because I don't see us... Okay, we are. But we really need robite. We need a lot of robite. Maybe I should stop running researches, but at the same time, would it really help if we don't have researches? Let's see. Something here is not working quite the way it's supposed to. We don't have lithium cobalt oxide, which is supposed to come from here, right? We need cobalt oxide. Okay. That was the problem. Wait. Right. Right. It's looking fine. This is looking fine now. And we are getting batteries. Isn't that awesome? Getting our first lithium-ion batteries. And the output here is looking fine. It will get balanced. I don't have lights here. We gotta fix the lights. How should we do that? Okay, let's say I want lights here, here, and here. Probably on the other side as well. I'd like to have some lights here. I'd like to have lights there. Here. Here. Say here. And here. That's probably gonna be enough. It's definitely better than whatever we have right now. So, we are getting these batteries. And they even kinda almost balanced between these two warehouses. That's good. Another thing that I need to request those and get them sent to the mall. Because we actually want to use these batteries to get better roboports and like right here. We want these batteries for better robots, so that's one application, one usage of them, of those. And the second one is we want them here for robot charging pad that is needed for better roboports. So let's do it. And we have even the thing here. Batteries, lithium-ion batteries, and you just need to request them. How many stuff I request? I requested 20. Okay, that's good. 20 batteries. Where are they? Yeah. Lithium-ion battery. 20 stacks. Nice. Awesome. This is looking pretty good. One thing that I'd like to figure out. So I want to send all sulfuric wastewater over the train and to get sulfuric acid. So getting sulfuric acid is straightforward. It's pretty cheap. Not cheap. In terms of the space it takes. It's like 1,500 is basically nothing per second. This one, 7,500 per second in a train. Let's take a look. So we have the train. This one, fluid wagon. It has storage volume 50,000. So one train will be able to send 100,000. But we need 7.5 per second. So 100 divided by 7.5, it's 13 seconds. That sounds like a tiny problem, doesn't it? We need a train coming every 13 seconds here. Can we do that? Can we have a train delivery happening every 13 seconds here? Or not? So first of all, in order to have any chance of that happening, we need a straight connection here, straight rails. We don't want to have a proper intersection. Like we don't want to have any extra trains running here. So that means that from this point on to the left, I'm keeping this line basically dedicated to the station that we'll have at the end there, like the sulfur one, whatever, like that one. We will not have like any way for them to cross around here. So that's one thing. Second thing, one train every 13 seconds. That means that we need to have really fast loading of the fluid. If I'm using this approach, if I'm using something like this, then, well, first of all, this thing just doesn't make sense. I placed it here. I guess I just placed it to cut off the next one a little bit earlier. Yeah, it's kind of a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. Need to think. Can we ensure that the train comes here quite frequently? And I think we can. And we can actually... Oh, we could have improved this one so much. This is the wrong design. I don't like this anymore. We could have moved all of this up a little bit. Because if we move this up, what this allows us to do is to set a train limit of 2 on the station. So we can move this material much better. I think I'll have to do that. Let's cut this. I want this cut. And I probably won't have this cut just in case. Because I want this material to be sent. Like I want 2 trains supporting this one. And maybe here... Maybe it makes sense to have crystals served by this station, again, because we can have actually 2 lines. Because for purified stuff, we don't have that many usages of those, do we? I don't think we are using this much purified, or I need to double check, but I think the crystals and the chunks are the highest usage. I think these are the highest usage. But for this one, for the for the purified one that we'll have over here, it will be limited to 1 train at a time. That's probably okay. Let's think, what would it take to make it a little bit better? If we basically copied this and moved it, oh, we cannot even move it like this, kinda like this, that already would be enough, I think. And because we need approximately this much space, so we just need to move it, well, we need to move it up by a lot. We have this much space. We can move this block up by this much. Means that from here, I think we'll go there. And how much space do we have between this one and this one? Let's check. So if I place it here, Doesn't work like that. If I remove this one and place it here, if I place it there, I have space for 1, 2, 3, and here we have space on the photo, so I have to place it right there. Not here, but here. Can I do that? It's not clear. It might not be possible. I don't know. We'll have to check. Or I'll have to, you know, remove one inserter, which would not be that bad, actually. I think one inserter is totally worth it. If the, like, to lose one inserter but to get 2 chains scheduled at the same time. I think it's worth it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I built this part a little bit too soon. That's a little bit sad. But it's still not that, like, it's not very late to fix it. I think we can get it fixed. We could play with this station, change it a little bit, and it's probably gonna work just fine. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to try it. We'll have to really try it out. And we started landfilling this block. Let's continue doing that. Okay, we are just continuing with this. Right, let's place this thing here again. Nice, and I think it's actually time to start this up. Let's start this up. Okay, so we need to get to this block and start building like sulfur processing plant over there. And we'll need to completely redesign the station because this is not great. I haven't thought, I didn't think about the fact that we have only a limit of 1 train here. That's very, very sad. Is this working? How much stuff do we have? 1.5 thousand. That's good. Actually, let me go there and lower the threshold. Because I want the thing to be delivered to the mall a little bit sooner. So let's do it. Let's say that we are fine with the trains going every, I don't know, like 10 stacks or something like this. Let's do this. Right, here. Yeah, we're saying that we're fine with trains, you know, or even every 20 stacks. That's also okay. Every 20 stacks will be sending something out. Good. This part is working. Let's get back. Let's get back to that area of the base. Oh, this is the problem. We are running out of basically everything. We really need this build that we are building on the left, because it prevents us from scaling the base. The base. Okay, where are we? Right here. Right, this part. Or, you know, there is another way of getting rid of all of that. We could say that priority is very, very high. And this way we should get rid of all of these chunks. It's like a temporary thing. I just want to get rid of them to be able to redo the station a little bit. And we can definitely redo the station. right? We basically copy it, paste it there. Could copy this name and paste it there, and then we'll have output of crystals, and this one could be output of purified stuff, actually, like this. And this one will remove. We will remove that one. Okay. I'm not quite sure what exactly we did in this episode. I guess we finished lithium-ion battery production. We realized that we need to send a train every 13 seconds. That means that we need to have a really high... Like, if we have a good stacker here, that would help a lot, but I don't think we actually can have it. Unless... I mean, we could have a stacker with 2 trains, but I'm not sure that 2 trains is gonna be enough for what we're trying to do there. So we have a tiny problem, basically, with the station design here. Maybe we could have a completely custom rails built here that allow us to have, like, you know, a little bit better stacker. How about that? Yeah, it's definitely worth considering. I could think about that. Because if you have slightly different station, so this station, it's not really great. It's kind of based on this design when we had 1 station and like 2 trains, getting stuff from it. But I don't think it's actually, like, now that I think about it, I'm not only convinced it's a good design. I mean, it's probably okay, but it's less smooth delivery. Actually, no, it's okay, because we don't have that many materials in each silo. We have only 3 kind of wagons of stuff in each of the silos, so it's not like we can send more than 3 trains anyway, and this allows us to send 2 trains already, so it's like almost the best thing that we could have. But it's good only because we are able to load it from 2 sides. This one is like a normal station, basically. You know, this one, the normal one. It's not really that efficient, and that's why we want to have another... like, we want to allow to have 2 trains grabbing stuff from here. And it might be worth to try to move this one further up as well. I don't know whether it's going to be useful or not. It probably wouldn't help us, to be honest, but we could try and do it actually with the station. With like the station, we could try to play a little bit and see what we could, what we can get there. You know, I'd like to cut all of this off, to be honest. All of this. I just want this gun. I don't want any of this material just flowing anywhere. Let's take a break here. I'm having difficulties designing the train stations, like high throughput train stations for like this half of the base, and I'm trying to get this right so that it's gonna work when larger amounts of materials start flowing. Yeah. Okay, because like we are talking about station that's gonna be getting like 8, well, it's supposed to be getting 4 belts of stuff, 4 green belts of stuff. It's like 300 per second, but in reality we're getting closer to like 600. Like the maximum capacity of like throughput of input materials here could be 600 items per second. So we need to have like really good train deliveries, being able to take stuff from here. And right now it just, like, this is not gonna cut it. If you have only 1 train that the station accepts. Basically, if you don't have a stacker, like a space before the station, it's just not gonna work, especially if you're using LTN. Oh, this is a good point. We can have this spot. We can have this spot, the one that is delivering regular stuff, like the liquids. We can use regular chains. We don't have to use LTN for these ones. If you don't use LTN, the round trip is faster. Yep. Why don't I do that? It will be faster. And that's good, right? And we can also feed these trains some better fuel. Can we use... what do we need for plutonium nuclear fuel? We need rocket fuel. But this would be good, right, for the trains? I think so. Acceleration 250. That's good. And this one, acceleration 200. And if we go for solid fuel, acceleration 120. Vehicle top speed 105. And again, if you go for how are we calling this? This one, right? Plutonium nuclear fuel. Top speed 115. Okay, the speed is not that much higher, but acceleration is significantly better. Rocket fuel. I think we need rocket fuel anyway for something. Maybe like for like some kind of science or whatever. Not for the not for the yellow one. Rocket fuel capsule. Oh, what is this? Nitric acid. Okay, interesting. But we can have a really good nitric acid delivery here, right? So these two lines would in theory have lots of nitric acid, so we could do something maybe like here in this block, or this block, we'll see, but like one of these blocks. Actually, since this is about nitric acid, we might need to see which kind of ore, which kind of metal wants to have nitric acid. Not metal, ingots. Which ingots would like to have nitric acid? Nitric acid. This one. This one, let's ignore it. Silver nitrate. Okay, silver wants it. Got it. Fluoride. What? I guess gold, probably. Ammonium nitrate. What is this? Hexachlora... What? Hexachloroplatinic? From platinum? Okay, I guess platinum would want it. So we could have platinum and silver built somewhere here. Like the ingots. We could have platinum ingot here, or even here, or even here. Like all three of this work, because we have two lines. We have two lines dedicated to the nitric acid. So we could place them anywhere here. Right, here. And it will work. Like, it will be built, be made just fine. What are we doing now? We are trying to just push the thing even further. Right. This is gonna take forever. But it's okay. It's okay, we're getting there. Let's take a break. We spent a lot of time and built our own stations here, but it's fine. At the very least, we are getting, you know, we are making some progress. We, I guess, learned the... we are learning from the mistakes we are making, I hope. That was episode 228. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.